remember when I was going to start working with Janet, I had an impression, and this impression was not coming from me personally. I came from other people telling me that you, Justin, you need to double check on your decision to start working with Janet. You need to reflect back and reconsider why you decided to set aside everything and decide to be on your own and find something really transformational, something which can bring change into human lives. You need to think about that reason which caused you to even decide to stand alone. And this will tell you if Janet is the right person to consider as your partner. And I was kind of embarrassed and kind of disappointed because I was like, oh no. I've been working with different people, different organizations, so many years. I had already been known with different professional titles and professional positions, but with no result, with no change. And I could not even testify any change I brought personally into the lives of people. And I was like, now this is my time to actually prove that change is possible in human lives. So now I need somebody to really help me push it, help me make it possible. And I was like, if Janet is not the right person, so what am I supposed to do then? Am I supposed to look for any other person? Am I supposed to do what? I was really confused. My mind was actually blocked. And I didn't know what to do, but I really trained myself not to consider any other advisor, any other kind of a person coming to provide any advice in regard to that issue. And I was like, I'm going to talk to my heart. I'm going to be led by my heart in this decision making. I listened to my heart. I questioned my heart so many questions. In regard, I'd been considering different work backgrounds and work experiences. Then my heart was like, but that was after some time. My heart was, you need to bring change into people. You need to prove that transformation is possible. You need to make people own their own change. Now you need to undertake a tough work. You need to actually carry a very tough work to make that possible. And a tough work always requires tough people to work with. And this is how I came to understand and realize that I need a tough person then to work with. And Janet is probably the right person to work with. If she's tough and the work I'm supposed to do is tough, she's probably the right person to work with. And yes, I kind of engaged myself. I was like, yeah, I decide I have to work with her. And down the road, and that's why I'm very grateful and very thankful. Down the road, I realized that Janet was the answer to my prayers. Prayers for so many years. I was always judging myself for not serving at all, for being called, for being given professional titles, but with no change into human lives. the situation was always judgmental because I couldn't see why I was known as somebody who was serving. Having Janet come my way was a very big response to my prayers. And I thank you, Janet. And this is what I can say briefly. I thank you for being the response to my prayers. I've been praying to have a person like you for so many years. A person with principles, a person with dreams and directions to change people's lives. And this is why they call you a tough person. I wish I was that tough. I wish I was as tough as you. I wish I was even more tough than you. Because your being tough is very positive, and this is what we really need in this tough work, in this demanding, extremely demanding work we are doing together. And this is why we've been able to change lives of more than 18,000 people across this nation of Rwanda. And we are always grateful for that. You've made us leaders. I personally, I can testify that my personal capacities have tremendously expanded by your leadership, by you spreading your leadership roles across us. And you have been able to turn ordinary people into leaders because of that. And this is what we are celebrating. We are not just here, but there are people around us who are there and who are actually proving, who are actually using your leadership fruits to change people's lives. You're moving to Kosovo, and there's not of any surprise for me. Doesn't surprise me because I know you know Kosovo. You have a great experience. You know people, you know their culture, you know their language. You've been there before. So the way I see it is that you are changing your geographical dwelling. You're moving to Kosovo. That is a geographical location, a new geographical location you're taking. But we are very happy and very grateful, very thankful, because your heart will never change. Your heart is always the same, and that is a prayer. It's our prayer. And my other prayer is that the people of Kosovo will respond with change, as people of Rwanda are responding with change, with transformation. Lives have been transformed so exponentially, and we thank you for that. So we are together. You are in Kosovo, being in USA, Rwanda. We are together because it doesn't matter your geographical location. What matters most is the dimension of your serving heart. It is your capacity to serve. It is your willingness and your generosity, your kindness. This is what matters most. So we thank you and all the best. We are together. Janet Tedwa Shume. Thank you.